Good morning, YouTube fam and friends. It's Kathy Clutch Blah with Kat here today, and I thought I'd talk about one of my favorite jobs that I've ever had. And I'm in the car. It's in the rain, and what a beautiful day. I love the rain, and I love the sound of rain in the car. It's one of my favorite sounds in the whole world. People ask me what one of my favorite sounds was. It's sitting in the car and just listening to the rain. Of course, playing in the rain is fun, but it's nothing compared to, I think, just sitting and listening. I just love it. Started off great. I got a free coffee at Noah's Bagels. The guy who rang me up just wanted to give it to me for free. So sweet. So I'm going to have a sip. Kathy Clutch. So on this February 28th day, one of my favorite jobs. First of all, I want to say to all my families that listen, I love working with all my families, past, present, and future. So I'm going to do a job outside of the families that I care for, have cared for from birth to 100-year-old, literally. 100-year-old gentleman I used to take care of. When I was in college, I studied criminology. And I'd have to say one of my favorite jobs that I've ever had was I was a probation officer, assistant in San Francisco County at Youth Guidance Center. And my job was really unique in the fact that it was assisting a specialized program which was helping pregnant, delinquent, teenaged moms get out of juvenile hall. And they called the jail like cottages. They don't consider it jail cell, even though they are detained. And getting them out of juvenile hall and having them either in foster care, or I would visit different levels of group homes, some that you can go in and out of, and some that were more like an extension to the detention center where they were definitely lots of rules, regulations, and had to have permissions to leave and enter. And so from interviewing and looking and reviewing all the foster care families and approving or giving my recommendation, as well as the group homes, which ones were suitable and not suitable, and reviewing those, it was the bridge and the relationship with these beautiful young teenage moms, these young women who were either about to have birth. The goal was to have the moms out of the detention facility to have birth so they wouldn't be giving birth while pregnant in Youth Guidance Center, or to reunite with their babies if they were already a young mom. And the case load wasn't huge, and so I did have a very small caseload of some young juvenile delinquent teenage young men, but the majority of my cases were pregnant delinquent moms. And I just want to give a shout out and a word out there to anyone who's pregnant, especially if you're a young mom or an expected father or an expected young father. I think teenagers can be some of the most loving and energized and amazing parents. It's not about money. It's not about income. It's not about what American puts out there with the house and the white picket fence that builds security for a child. It's about the love you give that child. So if there's anybody listening who is presently pregnant or the support person, the spouse or the boyfriend of someone who's pregnant, just know that it's all about the love. And I think that the older we get, there's some, lots of age, great parents, this and that. But the older we get, we can forget just about that love factor being the primary. And we can get so goal driven and money driven and think we need the latest, greatest car or to live a certain way in a certain life, and time and love and quality time with the kids. So just encouragement out there, and it was wonderful. The teenage moms I had, we had some interesting journeys, and at one point I had to do transportation from San Francisco to the Oakland detention facility. And in that car ride and in other points of myself working with these young teenage expectant moms, they would just tell me, it's amazing the difference I made in their life, which was like incredible. I was only there for a year, and, you rotate through. And so obviously the clients that I had were only there for probably a few weeks to a couple months. The goal was to get them out. And it's just rewarding to know and for people to verbalize that you've made a difference in their life. And I've always been someone who looks at case history, case by case, and people become or are certain ways due to circumstances, and trying not to judge and just love. And so yeah, now I am really going off on a Kathy clutch. All right, anyways, that's it. Have a great day, and tomorrow is March. Woo woo. Take care, everyone. Shout out. Bye.